it's not just my travel experience. It's also my company channel, and it has a lot of overview, and it has my podcast, and it has um, book tutorial, video trailers, a video we made for the company back then, lots of things. So today I shared a lot of the greater non-profit website along with the links that where you can donate from $2 to $5. And right now we're doing something special with $1 provides one meal to the kids and family in West Tanzania. So $5 equal 5 meals, and we're trying to get up to 500 with my liaison recipient, which has been working along with us. We recently released one of his book, Pope Francis Bless Me. It's on ebook on Amazon, you can check it, and with audio version as well, which is great. Absolutely love it. It is experience during the death of Pope Francis and some other things that happened to him. His spiritual voice of his belief, of his God belief, religion belief, and how blessed he felt by Pope Francis before his death, and how sad he was, and how it has impacted his family and all this. So it's you just type Pope Francis on Kindle search, and you'll see actually has a lot of popularity the last month. I'm not gonna lie, I always look at my ranking every day. I know my ranking for now 8 years ever since I published my first book, and every time we did a free promotion, this book went to the highest ranking I ever had. And my natural book as well, my Florida survival book as well, and have another one as well that is really popular. Who Did It? That's the murder mystery book, and we go down to between 200 to 1 in category, and in search of Kindle ranking, the highest. I think in all the books, I think get went down from 1,000 to 200 to 10. I think this book went down to 50. I have to check, and that's extremely high because one is number one. So I think people have been blessed. I know there's a lot of books on Pope Francis already, but I think that they've been touched, and it's kind of like when people, it's not the best writing ever, but when people are being touched by the story of somebody's from Africa, somebody's sharing their feeling, and also how much he's struggling, and so I am thankful because Stanislaus not only is a good writer, he's also a preacher, a teacher, and he's helping kids in West Tanzania and his family all the time. And recently he had 2 deaths. I think it's his uncle and his aunt. Something tragic just happened about 2 weeks ago. I don't know, they heard some kind of voice tell them to do something. They went down the bridge, and the bridge was not stable. Both of them, and they died. I mean, I can ask him the detail if you want to hear. Hey there, I'm waiting to meet you. Oh yeah, I can speak French. Bonjour, comment tu vas? Ça va, ça fait longtemps, je parle plus français, vu que j'écris français avec mes amis online, but je pratique presque plus le français, et quand j'ai besoin de parler, j'ai encore un accent et j'oublie quelques mots. Donc il faut que je parle français plus souvent, carrément. Et aussi ma voix change quand je parle en anglais, vu que j'ai été en Amérique très longtemps, plus de 20 ans. Il faut que je reprenne, tu vois, le flow, parce que je pense même, avant je pensais que en français, maintenant je pense en américain. Mais en cas de crisis, quand je m'énerve vraiment, là je parle en français. Et toi, tu parles français? Ouais. Donc, je disais merci pour être là. Thanks everybody for being here, and please share, tell me what you do, how I can improve you. I interview anybody who wants on anything. They have a business, they have a book, they have a course, they have something going on, a meeting, like some kind of event. I'll do it for free. I always do it for free because it's part of the company. It's called V, like Vanessa, Creative Art 16 was the year when I decided to start the company. I was it was one of the it was one of the worst years in my life, I believe. But I was starting to get better, and I started to think about putting all my group together from Facebook. I had a writers group and then a story where I started to share my blogs story, my short stories, and it was mixed up. I did that with an ex-boyfriend I was supposed to marry in 2015, and we started almost a year and a half before I put the company together. So, and then it just kind of added up. At first, it was just me and him sharing a story. A woman in Pennsylvania. I had an antique shop, and all these old things. It was from the 1800s. The story. We made a small book. It's a very one of the second ebook in English that I published, and so it was a story about passing through goods of old antique through a tunnel during the war, and he was the person that was helping to do the trade, to help people to go through, and that's how we started the stories. And then I was starting the stories of my past, some relationship, and then um, some experience, like deep experience, and then stuff like funny stuff, actually funny comedy stuff, and then that's when I started to say, hey, people, if you can share your story, go ahead and start encouraging people. And then I grow from there. And then I associated Spirit Guide group, which was all about, encouraging people to follow their voice, instinct, to their spirituality, to grow, to get better. And then later on, I had Let's Build a Dream Together. This is way more recent, so this is also part of the company. And we also have a page for Vanessa's podcast, the old podcast that I had for almost 2 years. Best podcast I've ever done. And right now, maintenant, je fais un nouveau podcast qui s'appelle You Get This. And it's like once a week. And I'm going to 50. The one I had over 400 episodes and a lot of guests. This one has no guests. It's just going to be short, and it's just thank you for the help. It's just boost motivation on the best tip that I can give people, and try to also include some like trending subject at the moment, so it's a little more. So let's look at the right and show you. So yeah, if you want to donate, please go to Greater Nonprofit, type B Creative Art 16, and donate any amount you want. It's much easier from their website than and more trusted, but much faster if you do the PayPal. So I included on my Facebook thing, and I shared it on LinkedIn too. If you're on my LinkedIn, on my Facebook, all the other links. But if you go on this channel, you're gonna see all my link, and all my link here already has the donate PayPal, or you can just use my email, and that's much faster. So anyway, me and Stanislaus basically we get the money goes to, we keep like a little percentage, maybe 10, 15 for the company, and then we send everything to him through Western Union, and then he shares the money so to people, so they can buy like food, clothes, and stuff for their house too. So remember, Greater Nonprofit and Big Creative Art 16. And there's some information there. It doesn't have any review, so if you want to give us a review, it would be great, because after almost 10 years of great foundation building, I host, there is a Google website we have, it's called Florida Podcast, business, that site, you can see. But if you just Google Creative Art 16, it's much easier. You can see everything we ever done. So today, see, when you buy cheap rice, it's harder to grow, and it's very annoying, and I hate to making rice, but I always rinse my rice. I rinse it as much as I can, and then I put the sauce and the stuff, but I don't know what I did wrong. I I know when some people put it on high when they put, maybe I didn't have any butter oil, so that's also a problem. So everything stick to the bottom, big problem. So I think that's one of the things. And I think I didn't wait long enough. And before I decided to rinse. So I figure just before it's cooked, usually I do that with pasta, like it's just almost close to be completely cooked. Then I'll take it, rinse it, put it back in the pan, then add the ingredient, and then usually it end up cooking fine after that, but I didn't. So, and this one actually grew normally, and I put like spaghetti sauce and sausage, so it's gonna be much better. All right. So thank you for being here, and yeah, remember to check it out. And also, you can check some other playlist right here on my channel. You check the playlist of them, and you can see this is the videos that he's been sending me. And also, the kids are reading some of the poets and we sent. They took the course, the class. They took part of 3 different fundraisers than we did over the years, and you can hear them saying "Be Creative at 16" and then even singing for us and dancing and stuff. So great. So it's pretty cool. But the makeup doesn't stay on my eye. So, and today I'm gonna do another one on my podcast. You get this. I don't know what it's gonna be about. The last one was about reaching the best of your abilities, like to the top. So go check, and I'm going to do another one now. So it's about 20-25 minutes, something like this. Got some radio in the background because my speaker don't work, and I use the headset to do my stuff on my phone because the loud noise here is so bad that I almost have to. If I'm here, I always have to have my headset unless I'm taking a shower or I'm outside because you cannot concentrate do anything. So with you headset, thank God they exist. Much better. All right, thank you. Bye.